Gets better every time though. Yeah, very good, very good. Germany is rolling in a hip hop flavor.
And I heard that you just finished the Chronic tour with Dr. Dre and Snoop in the
Yeah,
US.
that was fat. Dr. Dre and Snoop, they had an awesome stage setup, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he had the hottest rap album, you know, sold over 2 million, almost 3 million. So the people was eager to see him because nobody had seen Dre and Snoop. And it was us, Onyx, and Run DMC, Onyx, The Boss, and Dr. Dre. So that was a good package for everybody. Dr. Dre, the new flavor with Onyx, Boss, the hot new female, and then Run DMC just representing the longevity of rap.
And was Snoop with the tour?
Snoop, yeah, Snoop was there every night, getting busy. Excuse me?
How was he doing?
How was he doing? He was doing good, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't nervous, you know what I'm saying? It came natural to him, you know what I'm saying? The crowd was responsive.
And you get along with him good?
With Snoop, yeah, the whole crew. Everybody was dope. Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? We give him a lot of respect. He's a good producer. Matter of fact, when we first got there, they came over, they introduced themselves to us. Yo, what's up? Yo, you know, we always had a lot of respect for y'all. Y'all the ones who got us into this, and you know, normal now. So it was cool.
I heard that they wanted to rebuild this Funkadelic mothership for this tour.
Yeah, definitely. He's like really into George Clinton and all that funk and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like in that video, I think it's Let Me Ride at the end. They show all that Parliament Funkadelic footage.
Let's talk about your last album. Why did you work with all these young producers?
Why did we work with all the young producers on Down with the King? Well, basically just to get some flavor. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rock, he got flavor. Naughty by Nature, he got flavor. Jermaine Dupri, he got flavor. So all these groups represent the new flavor. Well, not necessarily new, but after Run DMC, these are groups that came after us, Tribe Called Quest and everybody. So we, as Run DMC, are still Run DMC. Ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? The rhymes are still dope. Jam Master Jay is still good on the turntables. But we just wanted to incorporate some of that new flavor, you know what I'm saying, with Run DMC. So it could just be an all-world rap album, you know what I'm saying? You put it on, and it won't be no fast-forwarding or rewinding and saying you don't like it, because so much flavor on there. Tribe Called Quest, you know, Naughty by Nature, Eric Sherman and Paris Smith, EPMD, that you just be grooving the whole 9 yards.
And how was it for these younger producers to work with somebody like Run DMC? I think they must have been a little bit nervous or...
No, they wasn't nervous. They was just happy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was like, yo, this is my dream to work with Run DMC. Because we started, you know, before them, we opened up the doors. And, you know, they got a lot of respect for us. It was like, yo, y'all the ones who made me rap today. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. But the only thing that, you know, made them happy was actually, you know, producing Run DMC. Because they never thought in a million years they would get to do that. Because we was always out there, you know, doing our own. Although in the past we did have producers, Russell Simmons, Larry Smith, we worked with Rick Rubin, Sam Sever did a truck. So it was just that we always kept it within the family. This time we went outside of the family.
I see that you're now wearing Adidas again.
Uh-huh. My
One
Adidas.
of the main topics in hip hop this year was the old school.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is that a lot of people consider Run DMC as old school, but as a matter of fact, Run DMC were one of the very first new school acts.
Exactly. Well, you know, a lot of people, you know, confuse the old school as being a period in time of somebody that was just old. But the whole old school thing is new. Old school is just a style. Old school is just a flavor, how you rock the mic, how you wear your clothes and your gear. It's not that you're old school because you started out in '79, you know what I'm saying? A lot of groups like leaders of the new school, they got the Cold Crush Brothers style, you know what I'm saying? Cold Crush, who people consider old school, but it's new, you know what I'm saying? I think that's just a hip word to give it, because if the old school, the more old school you are, the more street you are. You know what I'm saying? So if they're gonna call us the old school, then we take it as we must be real street, you know, because we've been in the game 10 years. We've seen groups come and go, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think we old because we're here now and it's 93, it's a new year. You know, I'm gonna be here next year. I'm coming with something new every time. But what I represent is that old school flavor.
And what do you think can young rappers learn from the old school?
What do they learn about the old school? Well, a lot of rappers today don't really know too much about the history back in the days because, you know, they only know about Run DMC, LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Eric B. and Rakim. They don't know about Grandmaster Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, the Cold Crush 4, you know what I'm saying? They don't know about DJ Hollywood. They don't know about that whole scene before rap records was made, you know what I'm saying? So I think now in the 90s, you know, now that Run DMC started in the 80s and everybody came out. Now it's the 90s and we still here, and LL and everybody's still here. It's people that came before us are starting to get their proper due, especially with, you know, Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation. That's a whole lot of history there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people join Zulu and get up on it, but a lot of people that ain't down with Zulu don't know the whole history of rap coming out the Bronx and all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that Run DMC started in the parks. And Russell made us make a record. We made a record. It was a hit, and here I am today. You know, so I think what's going to happen now in the 90s, that they're going to find out more about the history of rap in the past, and all that flavor is going to start coming out again. Like, you know, you got the Wu-Tang Clan. That's the new group that's coming out of Staten Island and New York, and it's taking you back, you know, what the leaders of the new school started, 4 and 5 MCs in a group at a time. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC came, it was just 2 of us, and then, you know, you might have 3 with the Fat Boys, and then you had Houdini, but you didn't have your 5 MCs like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. That's when rap was dope, you know what I'm saying? Back then when you had the breakdancers, Rocksteady and all that a lot of people don't know about back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking all of that's going to come back.
Now, sportswear firms like Adidas and Puma relaunched their old models. Now you can buy these old superstars.
And, right. And they getting paid too. You know what I'm saying? I guess when, you know, back then they was making a lot of money, and then new stuff came out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the streets are funny. You know, you can be there for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like Run DMC reigned all the way up until like 89, and then all the new groups came out, and people paid less attention to Run DMC and started paying attention to these other guys, you know what I'm saying? But we always stayed in the game, you know what I'm saying? We didn't like go run away from nothing. We went right in the studio and came up with ideas and say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. But Puma, they happy now, you know what I'm saying? Somebody put them back on. One person seen them, now everybody's running in it, and I know they got mass production now, you know what I'm saying? Especially, it seems funny, when Run DMC came out with Down With The King, seems like Shelto Adidas came back out. And everybody put back on the Pumas now, you know? And the hoodies and all that's coming back.
I think one thing that you changed in the book is the visual image. Because you were one of the very first artists who were playing street clothes on stage.
Right. Yeah, that's what we did. You know, like a lot of the acts before us, they would dress a different way. They, you know, the crowd wouldn't relate. You know, you hear the guy on the mic, but then you go see him and he's dressed like some gimmick. We just took what we wear, took the beat from the street, put it on TV. You know, the gold chains, the hats, the Gazelles, the Adidas, and the, you know, the Levi suits and the denim and all of that. So now, what's the new flavor? Everybody's rolling with bald heads and wearing black and Timberland. So that's how we rolling. You know what I'm saying? We just take what we see and wear it, and people see it and think that we started it. But you know, as long as if we can just dictate what we wear, it's cool. He came up with the idea for Walker wear because his partner in the business, April Walker, was making a lot of clothes for the groups, rap groups like Run DMC, EPMD, and all of that. And you know how people run out and spend a lot of money on Carhartt and all these name brand people that been established. You know, they really don't need the hip hoppers' money. So in order to keep hip hop and generate some jobs Master J's Walker, ready? Jam Master J's Walkerwear is blowing up. He came up with the idea for Walkerwear because his partner, April Walker, she used to make a lot of clothes for the rap groups like EPMD, Run DMC, you know, Positive K. Everybody would go to her, tell them what they want, she would design it. And, you know, this was a way to generate some jobs and keep the hip-hop culture within itself, you know what I'm saying, to build it up. Instead of going out and buying all these name brand clothes, Levi's and Lee and Gap and all of that, you know what I'm saying, start, you know, keep the money within itself so it could build. So he came up with the idea for Walkerwear. And, you know, he got everybody from Onyx to Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player, wearing it. And, you know, a lot of people misunderstand rap. What rap is the music of the hip-hop culture. And in the hip-hop culture, you have rap, which is the music, and then you have clothing, which is the style of dress and fashion, and then you also have the lingo and stuff like that. And, you know, you can rap over any kind of music, and, you know, you don't have to be black or white or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Rap is a universal music because it's all coming from the heart. And, you know, that's why everybody got the flavor, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's wearing their team logos and the baggy pants and the boots, you know what I'm saying? We went to Japan, all the Japanese are hip-hoppers, you know what I'm saying? Over here in Germany, everybody at the concerts every night is B-boys with the hats, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the flavor, and it feels good for everybody. So hopefully Walkerwear will be over here soon. No, not yet. Right now, you got to order it directly from April. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, right now, only the groups are wearing it. So I figure couple of months' time after, you know, you see Shaquille with it on and Onyx wearing it and all these stars wearing it, when they finally put it out, it'll be available in abundance, you know.
It's a very good way to introduce a new brand.
Right, put it on the stars and, oh man, I want to get that, like Adidas did with us, you know.
I heard that you've made a record with Beavis and Butthead.
Well, what we did with Beavis and Butthead, MTV gave Beavis and Butthead an album, and it got a whole bunch of, you know, recording artists on it. We're the only rappers on it besides Sir Mix-a-Lot, I think. Excuse me? No, he did it. He didn't make a whole record. He did a guest, I think, or something like that. And what we did was we made this record called Bounce. And then we did this little sketch with Beavis and Butthead about they was trying to get in the studio with us, you know what I'm saying, fronting like they was from Hollis crew, from New York and Queens, and we like, yeah, you lying, well, where you live at, and this and that. But the record's a big record, it's a dope record, some new sounds, some strong flavor from Run DMC.
And Bounce will be out as a single too?
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna drop it as a single, because we wanna drop Bounce as a single to give people something to eat up until we drop the new album in '94.
And who do you think will be big in '94?
Who do I think will be big in? I know Run DMC is gonna be very big in '94 because we got a lot of stuff we want to get off our chest. We got a lot of new rhymes, a lot of new material that we got going. I know the Wu-Tang Clan, they gonna be big in '94. Onyx is getting ready to go record a new album, so the second album should be real big. I'm waiting for my favorite group and my favorite rapper, Chuck D, Public Enemy. I know they coming with something, you know what I'm saying? So '94 should be a big year, you know what I'm saying? Especially with Tribe Called Quest just dropped their album. Their album is blowing up, and you know, De La Soul is out, Tribe and De La's touring. So I think by the summer, it's gonna be the year. It's gonna be the year to be around for hip hop. And I'm just happy Run DMC is still down. You know what I'm saying? We could be sitting at home, you know what I'm saying? We thank God. That's why we named the record Down with the King, because, you know, we pray to God, thank you for all the blessings. Thank you for making us #1. Thank you for keeping us here this long. Thank you for the fortune and the fame and all of that. So, you know, that's the way we came with Down with the King. Let people know the reason why we're the kings of rap, because we was blessed like that, you know what I'm saying? We got the talent, and you gotta use your talent, and you always gotta be positive, be original, and be creative, and be true to the game. Christmas in Hollis came about, you know, the Special Olympics. They had all these stars making Christmas remakes of old Christmas classics, But instead of us doing Jingle Bells or 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, we said we're gonna do Christmas our way. You know what I'm saying? In Hollis, this is how we celebrate Christmas. You know, where we come from, Mom's always cooked a big meal, you know what I'm saying? All the family people used to come over and you sit around and you have a good time and be merry. So that's what we wanted to give the image of. Because I mean, for 50 to 60 years, you've seen Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra and the same people saying the same old thing about Christmas when, you know, not everybody does that. So we wanted to say, well, you know, this is how we do it in the hood. This is what Christmas is about, and it was a positive thing. And all the proceeds go to the Special Olympics, so that was good. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we was having fun just making beats and rapping. You know, the money is serving somebody and giving somebody something for Christmas.